Old English literature, circa 450–1066. This period includes works written in Old English, the earliest form of the English language. Beowulf, an epic poem, is the most famous surviving work from this era. Other notable works include religious texts, such as Bede's Ecclesiastical History of the English People. 2. Middle English literature, 1066 to 1500. The Norman conquest of England in 1066 introduced French influences into the English language and literature. Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales, a collection of stories, is a notable work of this period. Other works include medieval romances, religious texts, and morality plays. 3. Renaissance literature, 16th century. This period marks a revival of interest in classical learning, humanism, and the arts. William Shakespeare, considered the greatest playwright in English literature, wrote plays like Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, and Macbeth. Other prominent writers include Christopher Marlowe, Edmund Spenser, and Sir Philip Sidney. 4. Elizabethan and Jacobean literature, late 16th – early 17th centuries. This period coincides with the reigns of Queen Elizabeth I and King James I. The English Renaissance flourished, and drama continued to thrive with works by Shakespeare and other playwrights. John Donne, Ben Jonson, and John Milton were significant poets and writers of the time. 5. Restoration literature, late 17th century. This period follows the restoration of the monarchy after the English Civil War and Puritan rule. Comedy of manners and satirical works were popular, and notable playwrights included William Congreve and John Dryden.
6. Romantic literature, late 18th – early 19th centuries. Romanticism emphasized individualism, emotion, nature, and imagination. Poets such as William Wordsworth, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, and Lord Byron are central figures of this period. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein is a notable novel from the Romantic era. 7. Victorian literature, 19th century, named after Queen Victoria. This period witnessed a wide range of literary production. Charles Dickens, Jane Austen, George Eliot, and Thomas Hardy were prominent novelists. Alfred, Lord Tennyson, and Robert Browning were influential poets. 8. Modernist literature, early 20th century. Modernism reacted against traditional forms and conventions, experimenting with new narrative techniques and styles. Notable modernist writers include T.S. Eliot, Virginia Woolf, James Joyce, and D.H. Lawrence. 9. Post-World War II literature, mid-20th century onwards. This period saw the emergence of diverse literary movements and themes, including postmodernism, feminism, and postcolonialism. Writers like J.R.R. Tolkien, George Orwell, Salman Rushdie, and Margaret Atwood made significant contributions. These periods provide a general framework for understanding the development of English literature, but it's important to note that literature is a constantly evolving field with many overlapping influences and individual voices. The richness and diversity of English literature continue to inspire and captivate readers today.